analysis with a dental layer analysis, I can check that the problem is in the gum, and we need to do an interdisciplinary approach for treating Alejandria. Can you help me only with the Bluetooth because I couldn't put it on
The speaker?
the speaker because it starts to talk and I don't know what
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
So after I finish the lecture, we're gonna do the tray, and we're gonna take also the pictures for the DSD. Okay? I know that you right now you feel a little bit sleepy because the food, so I prefer doing the pictures a little bit later. Okay? So you can refresh a little bit in 1 hour, hour and a half, and then take the pictures with the box of gloves and with the clear view and the flexi palette. Take a picture of the face, take a picture of the upper arch, and you can make the overlap better. So we're gonna see different cases right now where we can manage perioprosto. Here the problem of of Alejandria is that she has melanosis, she has a gummy smile, and a passive eruption. So if I analyze with the 23 pictures protocol, I can see that I need to do a little bit of, I'm going to manage with flowable composite. Why? Because she cannot pay a ceramic composite. So I need increment a little bit on the initial zone and a little bit the cuspids and the edges because she has lost the edges because the bruxisms.
The Bluetooth. The Bluetooth. The Bluetooth. The Bluetooth.
Yeah.
The Bluetooth.
What is the cover? The charger. You have a
The
charger?
charger is,
The Bluetooth.
there is the charger.
The
There's
Bluetooth.
the charger. Yeah, it's that.
The Bluetooth. The Bluetooth.
The Bluetooth.
The Bluetooth. The Bluetooth.
Switch off him now.
The Bluetooth. The Bluetooth. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Okay, everything's
The
okay?
Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
So, if we see a big smile, she shows more than 8 millimeters, so we can make her lip reposition. We will remove the melanosis and making a crown lengthening. So we need to put a split wart before or after the treatment because we can have problems. Also, when I do the flowable veneers, I will try to give more harmony when she makes the protrusive because she cannot have all the strength on the centrals. I need also that the canines work there and could be more balanced the occlusion. This patient, I think she has ortho before. When she came to the clinic, she came like that. So we didn't speak about she has ortho before. So I can start doing the measurement. I see that it's 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18.5. The tubes are like 9 of white, so the length will be like 11, 11.5. So we're gonna see always a video, and then we're gonna I'm gonna explain step by step the case.
Stone cold, put me in my place again. I feel old, like everything's
¿Cómo se describe? ¿A qué te dedicas? ¿Por qué te dedicas?
when it's just a shadow beneath the door. I know I gotta do this is over. I'm too tired watching you me over. I can't be what you want me to. Just feels like I'm never gonna see the end. Bright light is waiting just around the bend, and I feel like I have gone this road.
So the protocol for manage the problem on the gum was first removing all the melanosis with a diamond burr.
Yeah.
After that, we make the incision with the scalpel, and then do the lid preposition. The periodontics want to remove 4 millimeters. Here we use the clear view, so we are retracting, so you see more than it is. Only 4 millimeters we remove. So it sounds, it's okay?
How do you avoid bleeding?
Huh?
How do you avoid bleeding when taking photos?
There's making of all the stuff. It's difficult, but it's very clean. Salvador, the periodontics, he knows what I'm thinking when I'm taking the picture. So we put a wet, how you say the wet?
What tissue?
Yeah, like a tissue wet, and then we remove it and take the picture fast. If the first picture is okay, leave it like that, because sometimes your brain has a damage of taking 100 pictures of the same stuff and you only select one picture. So it's better you to control everything, try to do it the most clean you can, remove the tissue and take the picture. Okay?
Excuse me. You said it's something wet. You mean a gauze? Yes?
Una gasa, ¿cómo se dice?
Sí, 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 gauze. Le comprestivo.
Pero ¿cómo lo digo?
Sí, sí, sí. No lo tengo aquí. solamente-
Pero todos entendieron.
Se le comprestirida. But you said wet. Wet
Ah,
what?
húmeda, pues.
Húmedo.
¿Con qué cosa?
Con suero, con agua.
Adrenalina, anything, no?
Suero, agua.
Just
Make it simple.
avec de l'eau.
Sérum physiologique suisse.
On laisse sérum physiologique.
So we remove a little bit of bone. I don't have the picture because we do this only me and Salvador, so we take video, we take pictures. But he removed a little bit of bone, so we can have 3 millimeters from the crown to the bone, so it could be stability when we have the post-operative. This was the first day. If you see here, the picture has a little bit of contrast. If you see Alejandria, you will see that she has fluorosis. So when I do the veneers, I also have to do a different protocol because the color will affect, and I wanna change before I do a ceramic veneer. Right now we are doing the ceramic veneer. I don't have the full case, but I have the flow. So it's very good, Salvador. 1 month later, we see how is the crown lengthening, and right now I cannot put some provisional. We make the surgery like last year in June, that was like in July, and Salvador told me, you know what, you can put a provisional right now. But if you're gonna put a provisional with composite, it's very difficult to remove any accident because you will have bleeding, you will have blood there, and you will mess up all your work. So how can I know? You will look the capillaries and you will see there is a little bit of inflammation. So if I make a ceramic veneer, I need to wait 6 months, 8 months. If I gonna do a veneer of flowable, I can do it 2 months later, okay? The patient must to be very clean, use chlorhexidine, and use the flows so we can control all the gum and don't have inflammation on the papilla. So if we see, we overlap the picture of before and after, we can see we win like 3 millimeters with the crown lengthening, because the lip reposition will not be the answer for this work because it has recidiva. How say recidiva? So it has a lot of recidiva that work. So also the periodontics need to be very careful when he is making the suture, because you can mess up and start to having problems there. This is not what happened there, only because I have this picture that you see it like that. If the periodontics is not good, maybe it could be a real problem. Here only is the Alejandria smile different. If we see this picture, we see that it's everything okay. And she's stable at the 2 months. Now I can do a flowable, but a flowable not be the answer because, look, this is a forced smile, okay? She smiled between this one and this other one. So we already work on the gum. We need to work in the incisal edges. And the first step I need to do is a new wax up. And with that new wax up, I'm going too fast. Okay? And with that wax up, I need to do a new mock-up. Okay? At the first time, we didn't do a mock-up because she has all the margins parallel to the eyes. So it doesn't have a meaning to do a mock-up because he will do the protocol of a crown lengthening, a normal crown lengthening. So after 2 months, I take impression with alliginato. Okay, so it will not damage the tissue at that moment. I do a new wax up and I use Visacol to make the mock-up. So I need to transfer this information to a material that will be more resistant and will take a long term. 1 year, 2 years, it depends if the patient have money to do the ceramic, okay? That's real dentistry. Sometimes patients don't have money to do that work. So I can use Teflon tape. This Teflon tape, I will use Plumeri Teflon tape. I need to clean it with alcohol because it has a little bit of oil and that will affect the tissue, the bonding. I'm gonna put acid, 20 seconds. Before I put the acid, I can make a sandblasting with oxido aluminum. I'm gonna rinse with water the same time, 20 seconds. I like to, the time it goes the edge, the same time I will clean with water. I'm gonna dry with the syringe, only normal air. I'm not gonna put warm air, only normal air. I'm gonna make the bonding, 2 layers of adhesive. Put air to make a little thin layer of adhesive. I don't need too much. So we put air, very thin layer of adhesive. I'm gonna put light cure, 10 seconds. I'm gonna put it on palatine, and then I'm gonna use this warm machine that is called Calcet. Calcet has 3 different heated. You can heat it to do it flowable at 58 degrees. So I have less than 20 seconds to manage the composite. It will be flowable, but I need to be very careful. So here I use a dentin B1 because if I want to block the fluorosis, I need to use opaque composite. So Calcet, you can put compulse or cavity fills, so it's very easy to use. You put it 6 minutes, 8 minutes, it will turn on a red light. When the red light it's okay, you can remove the gun. Here in the gun, you can put also a compul, and one compul is exactly what you need for doing a veneer, okay? If it's a big veneer, a small veneer, one compul is enough to do it. So you can inject the material, but if you don't do it quick, you will have a lot of accidents. I was talking with the assistant, she was saying, it's very cool, the technique, and I lose time. So when we do the technique, we have to do it fast, and also I can have a warm air machine to hit the composite a little bit more. So to doing the finishing of on the veneer, I can use Prisma or I can use diamond burrs. First, I use the Prisma burrs, then I use the diamond red curves, and then if I want to make a little bit of smooth surface, I will use the purple Soflex, because if I use the black one, I will remove too much material. So if we see it close, the different courses we have, this will be will only make smooth the buccal composite. Then if I want to make a little bit of mamelons or globulos, I'm going to use different shapes. The cone shape, I will use it for buccal. This shape, I will use it for all the margin. The cup, I will use it on all the buccal, and the wheel, I will use it in the incisal edge. So if I want to be a little bit more texture or make a little bit more mamelon, I can use different shapes of silicone polishers. Then when I finish, I'm going to use a gold wheel. This gold wheel, I will put diamond polish, and I will do it very smooth. Okay? I will not do it at high speed, very low speed, making circles. And then the final step, I will use a cotton wheel, a cotton buff, and I can put a little bit of ceramic pasta. Okay, with this ceramic pasta, this is from an extensive. If someone wants to see it, you can put a little bit and then make it circles when you polish, and you will have a very good polish and shine. And it could be dry, the tooth, and you will see it very shiny, because sometimes when they take pictures, they put a little bit of saliva and they make that effect. With that, doing that protocol, you will not have problems. So you see how it changed Alejandria, and you can leave the restoration 2-3 years. You can take the protocol of the 23 pictures and compare the difference of how we manage all the buccal and the edges of the anterior and premolars. She has more than 1 year with the treatment. She's okay. Right now she wants to do the ceramics, and you can leave this as a biological prototype that you can see how it will how it's gonna be in a mechanical, biological function way, and if it breaks, you can repair it very easy, because if you do a ceramic and the patient has a problem and it breaks a ceramic, it will be more difficult, so you can leave it 2 years and look if it's stable, the work. So we're gonna see, I'm gonna give you the clinical case of Estefania. Is the next case we're gonna see. That first I need to do a test drive. This test drive I will do it with the wax up. I will see if, yesterday I give all these cases? I don't remember. No, okay. When I put so I need to do a DSD. With that DSD, I put that reference line, the horizontal and the vertical line, and all my digital smart design, I will transfer to the wax up. I will make a new mock-up to see how it looks. And if I need to do a surgery, I will do it as a reference. Will be my surgical guide. I will use the scalpel. I will do it on the mock-up. Then I will remove the mock-up. I will remove the tissue from the crown to the bone. Has to be 3 millimeters. We can make a little bit of osteoplasty, and then the first day, very clean, the crown lengthening. We wait 1 month. If we see the margin is not strong there, if you wait 6 months, look how you look the margin. This time you can put a ceramic veneer, or you can do maybe a provisional. I decide to make a flowable because I leave the flowable 1 year, 2 years. If I don't have a problem, I can do the ceramic veneer, and I know that we'll have a longevity, maybe 10 years without problems. That's why I prefer to put before a flowable veneer or a composite veneer. So we already see this. So she was like that before. 6 months later, I can do a restoration. I have to decide which material I'm gonna use, and my WhatsApp, I will use it to transfer all that information. For that, I'm gonna use acrylic tray. That tray, we're gonna do it with the model you have, and we're gonna use the machine, and you're gonna use this for doing the tray. So with this tray is a universal size. You can use it in any patient, and I will check before in my WhatsApp if the tray goes up without problem. And with this tray, I will do the silicone guide. So for using the silicone guide, I need to clean my WhatsApp always, because what happens if I show you a WhatsApp right now? It's like the model of the crowns right now. Anas is gonna say, "Oh, I want to see the crowns," and he's gonna start touching all the crowns with his finger. So the finger has oil. So you need to clean the model if you don't want to have bubbles, and to be more precise the material. So I use a dental pressure pot. This pressure pot, I put cold water, and I use a material, it's called Exacclear. Exacclear is from GC, and this material is a bite registration material that I use it for inject the flowable. Where is Exacclear? One second. We will find it because okay, so here is Exacclear. You can see the material. It's a bite registration, and it's a very good material because it has a very good stability dimension. So this material, if you read the instructions, it says that in 2 minutes it would get hard. If I put cold water on the pressure pot, I can have more time, so it can get hard with more time. I can have 15 minutes. 15 minutes that will copy better the interproximal zone, and will be better the copy when I do the flowable. This video you have it on the folder. So this is the protocol to do the silicone transparent. So you're going to inject, well, there says all the steps. the hole of the silicone, it must to be the same size as the tip of the flowable. Okay, you need to put a little bit pressure when you put the tip of the. It has to be the same size, okay? Because if it's a little bit loose, you will have bubbles. So once I have the silicone guide ready, I can start to inject each flowable. Extra clear is very clear.